It's another exciting day here in Massachusetts. We're here at Fenway Park on this beautiful Friday for the announcement of the FM Global and LPGA partnership to bring professional golf back to Massachusetts.
So I think it's just really fitting that the world's oldest professional women's sports league is here at the oldest active ballpark in Major League Baseball to make this really historic announcement today. So today, 73 years later, a lot has obviously changed, but our mission is still the same. So Brittany and her fellow members, they don't have to pound in the stakes or write the press releases, but she does have to entertain and inspire and work to make the LPGA and truly the world a better place and better than how she found it. That's who we are, and that's what we aspire to do and to be.
We are absolutely thrilled to welcome women's golf, the LPGA, the FM Global Championship to Massachusetts and to New England. We know this tournament is going to have an incredibly positive impact on the region. It's going to bring visitors to our restaurants and to our hotels and stores and cultural attractions. It's going to create jobs, and it's going to put our states on a big global stage. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, it means so much to be able to play in front of a home crowd, family, friends that I grew up playing with, people that have never seen me play live in person too. I mean, it's just going to be incredible, and hopefully to be able to bring we're pregnant with our first, so to be able to bring our newborn baby up here to, meet our family and friends, and then also play as a new mom. Hopefully this will be my first event back as a mom, so that just makes it even more special. I think we have one of the best fan experiences. Unlike other sports, you can get up close and personal with us. You can talk to us. You can ask for autographs and pictures, and we're just so much more approachable. I mean, even in practice rounds, girls will just take time out of their practice round to give autographs and pictures. I mean, even Lexi, she's a big star on our tour. I mean, she's brought kids inside the ropes during tournament rounds. So I just think that that's so unheard of, and as a fan, I just think that you're just going to love women's golf even more. And even if you're not a fan and you come to our tournament, I think we can make a fan out of you because we're just so approachable, we're fun to be around, and just make it such a great experience. So.
Well, thanks, Linda. I do talk about Team Massachusetts, and I talk about Team Massachusetts because I think our success really depends on having that vibe. And it's also, what makes us a leader, a global leader in things like life sciences and healthcare and technology and innovation. And it's also the case that we're like the epicenter when you're talking about competitive sports and fan interest. Like, bring it on, and our teams, we can go through different seasons and, ups and downs. But what is constant is that there is a huge gravitation up to an appreciation for sports. And it's not solely for entertainment. I think that we derive part of identity and a team spirit through sports, and therefore all we can do to, I think, attract and build momentum helps Team Massachusetts. People want to be with a winner, and people like winning, and people like competing, and I think that's one of the reasons I'm so supportive, Linda, of our sports teams and the growth of sports teams. As a woman and a former athlete, I am always down with doing whatever we can to increase women's equity in sports, and that's a whole other reason for this. But it's just really important that we also be seen not only as the global leader in education, healthcare, and life sciences, and all those good things that we're going to continue to further, and also that we be seen as a leader when it comes to attracting top talent in all fields, and that includes, on the court, on the ice, on the playing field. So,
a core of what we do is we put on golf tournaments. But I think when we have a tournament like this, it signals something different. I mean, this is going to be a marquee event. So I'm not sure, if you guys recognize, but the purse of this event is $3.5 million, which is the largest purse on tour outside of our major championships and the tour championship. So that is, again, signaling this growth that's happening in women's sports. The top player on the LPGA last year made $4.5 million playing golf outside of her endorsements. That is a gigantic number, but the 100th best player on the tour made $167,000, and it probably cost $150,000 to be out on the tour. So there's still a lot of growth to be had. In the last 2 years, again, signaling the change in the women's sports landscape, we played for $70 million in 2021. This year we're playing for $108 million. Next year we'll probably play for close to $120 million, thanks to these type of partnerships. And it really matters. It signals, again, this idea that if women can succeed and are compensated commensurate with their talent, again, the top 150 golfers in the world, they should be playing and participating at the professional level for a salary that's commensurate with that talent. And this event is signaling that women's sports has a whole different sort of vibe going. I think we've talked about it a lot here this morning with the NWSL coming to Boston, with the women's professional ice hockey coming here. We have in the room Angela Ruggiero, who I call the GOAT, the greatest women's ice hockey player of all time with 4 Olympic medals, and again, lives here in Boston and is 100% committed to the growth of women's sports. And I think that's what we're doing. So this event is more than just a golf tournament. I mean, it's signaling this change, but it's also brands that see the commercial value in this, but they also see that we have this platform to use sports like the founders did 73 years ago to elevate women in all aspects of society. So this is a really big moment for us, and we're really grateful that FM Global has said, we're gonna do it big and we're gonna do it right, and we're here at Fenway with the governors of 2 states and the mayor. This is big, this matters, and it signals something very different.
I think the word global keeps coming up. I mean, we've always been a global tour. We've attracted talent from all over the world, and now we're attracting companies that are global and are super competitive and big in their industries. And being able to bring companies and partnering with them and watching purses rise the way that they have, especially in the last couple of years, has been really amazing. And even just on a tour level, I mean, with Molly, you've got so many resources that we never really had to the tour.
We're looking forward to Labor Day weekend 2024, where we'll get to see some of the best golf return to Massachusetts.